across the Caribbean, across the U.S., across the nation. Welcome. We welcome you here, coming to you live for the men's, the Caribbean Basketball Confederation Men's Championship 2015. Day one on your Monday. Game one action. We see the set the Cayman Islands versus the Virgin Islands. I am Keno Gums alongside my brilliant co-host, Kyle Murphy.
Welcome, welcome. I expect another nice week of basketball here from Lone Tortola as we just completed the 2015 CBC Women's Championship with the Bahamas taking the crown. First off, your starting lineup tonight, the Cayman Islands are going with George Arturo Ebranks, Samuel Ogaro, Shahid Ogaro, Xavier Power Sons, DeAndre Simpson, while the Virgin Islands are going with Angel Rivera, Cuthbert Victor, Craig Williams Jr., Ivan Aska, and Khalid Hart.
Yes, we will see Cayman Islands suiting up in their white and blue stripes. As for the Virgin Islands, in their blue and yellow. This is day one of the men's championship of the CBC games. We are hosted in Rotang Tortola, BVI. If you're just joining us at the CBC games, we are coming off the women's last week's on the tournament, the Bahamas defeating Jamaica on Friday 55-51 to take the championship in the women. And our first day here of the men's championship, we're about to jump off. Tip off, controlled by Cayman Islands.
Interesting that he tried to tip it forward, just his teammate unable to control the ball.
In the hands of number 5 for the Cayman Islands. Too long. Tracked down by number 13. Baseline. Short. As he pushes it ahead. Too strong off the glass. A little wild and sloppy here early. Number 11 there for the Virgin Islands. Inside. Back outside. Hart. Rims out. And he pulls short. Controlled by Victor, number 4. Running the point, looking aggressive. Back out, Victor to Williams. Williams, nice head fake. Gives it up. Baseline shot. Oh, tough luck. Rims out.
Shot just not falling here for the Virgin Islands. 2 possessions in and out.
Here comes number 5 for the Cayman Islands. That's Ebanks. Number 13 puts his head down. And traveling. That's a turnover for the Cayman Islands. Nobody on the board yet. Number 7. Virgin Islands with the ball. Victor. Victor to Rivera. Rivera, tough luck again. Nothing going down. And it's saved in the hands of the Cayman Island. He throws it ahead.
They're lucky to be in possession after that one. A little sloppy in the backcourt.
And he pulls. Nothing going. Big rebound on the inside. Back on top. A nice save there by number 5 for the Cayman Islands. That's Ebanks. And he is fouled.
That's Shad Ogaro going to the line early.
They might be brothers. That's a 6 and 8. Number 6, Samuel Ogaro. And number 8, Shad Ogaro. Samuel now to the line. See if he can put Cayman Islands on the board. No good on the free throw.
Neither team able to buy a bucket here early.
Early. As you can see, both teams come out aggressive. They're looking for their shots, but just nothing seems to be falling early. As he hits the second, and now Cayman Islands on the board. 1-0 is score. Rivera. Nice baseline drive. Back out on top. Nice pump fake by Victor. Back to the baseline for Hart. Hart. Tough luck again.
That's the second three by Hart. He's looking to get aggressive early, get going. Just not able to hit his three-point shot there.
Well, he has been getting wide open looks. Oh, Ebanks takes it back on top. Right back to Ebanks. Ebanks working a pick and roll. Nice pick and roll, pick and pop. And it's short. Rebound for Victor.
Still nothing going for the...
And that's Ashka. That's Ivan Ashka there with the miss. Over to Ebanks. Ebanks. Baseline to Shad. That's Shad O'Garo. Shad O'Garo pulls his shot. Tough look. Nothing going for both teams. And here comes Rivera. Rivera. Victor to Williams. Williams to Hart. Hart. Trap, double inside to Williams. The turnaround. No, the rebound strong inside there by Victor.
Nice work on the offensive glass from the Virgin Islands there to finally get their first basket. 6:25 into this game.
That's Ebanks. Stolen. Here comes Hart. Hart looking to push to Rivera. Rivera back to Hart. To Victor. Victor on the inside. A nice deny on the inside by Ashka, getting the position. As we see number 5 is Shepard, about to enter the game for his first action here. And Rivera comes out.
Nice play from Rivera early on. He was able to get the ball going, trying to push the Virgin Islands forward. Let's see if they try and keep that up tempo.
Yeah, he looks to be a real aggressive point guard. Likes to get in between the bigs. Looks like he likes to get to the basket. Shepard, who's fresh in the game, with the ball. Shepard, and it's stolen. A nice play. Throws it ahead to O'Gara. O'Gara ahead to nice fake underneath the basket. Oh, no finish, but the tip. Nice box out there by Ashka. Oh, round the back, getting a little fancy there is Ashka. Hart. Inside to Williams. Williams, the big guy. Williams backs in. Uses the body off the glass.
Strong move.
Strong move. Nice patience by Williams. Working the low post. 4-1 now to score in favor of the blue and yellow. That's the Virgin Islands. Some heavy defense there by Shepard. Ebanks. Ebanks working. Ebanks pulls up. Ebanks. Nice shot by Ebanks on the baseline. Hart to Williams. That's Victor. Back to Williams.
We're just not trying to get Williams going here, getting him the ball down on the low block pretty constantly.
Yeah, as you can see, he has the man size. And the Virgin Islands working the low game of the post game early.
Victor open there.
A nice steal on that entry pass. Back to Ebanks. Ebanks is feeling it. And he's pumping his chest to be like, I got this. It's a 3-point on the top by Ebanks. Ooh, nice baseline spin move. Nice baseline move there by Victor.
Virgin Islands seeing a side advantage and trying to take advantage of it down low early on.
Well, as you can see, Kyle, the shots have not been going down, so immediately they're starting to work the inside game, working the post. That's And that's Samuel Aguero. Another 3 for the Cayman Islands. Here comes Shepard. Shepard, strong move, block, saved in the hands. That's Samuel Aguero, across, baseline. That's number 10 who's in the game now. That's Cottrell. That's Davion Cottrell. Number 10 for the Cayman Islands. Smith looking to check in. As Smith comes in and Williams takes a seat. Nice play for Williams early.
Yeah, correct. I mean, they did try to work in back-to-back possessions. He had the layup, and then he also had he drew a foul down low. So we expect him back in the game very shortly. Yeah. Just a quick rest.
Out to Cottrell. Almost stolen. Cottrell got it back. Too wild. Rebound by Ashka. To Shepard. Shepard thought about it. Inside. Jacking for position on the inside. Back out to Victor. Over to Hart. Hart. A nice foul call, but it's a call away from the ball. Looks like a double foul call. I'm not sure. And exactly, it's a double foul call there, Kyle.
But that interesting note, that's George Arturo Eubanks' second. He's been playing effective, but now he's going to have to go to the bench early on here in this first half.
Yeah, he has been effective on the offense. He
just got caught in a battle underneath.
Yeah, they were fighting for position down low. And probably too aggressive. The referee gave out double fouls on both teams, on both players. That's Cottrell. Cottrell, number 10, with the ball. He spins away from the defense. And the ball remains with Cayman Islands.
The Virgin Islands wanted a charge, but the referee turned to the bench and said, that's a flop. Very interesting situation early on.
Is there a penalty for a flop?
I remember last week there was a team that got a warning, but it didn't seem like the ref warned the bench. Just
Cottrell, nice fake by Cottrell. Beautiful fake. Freezes one defender.
And there's a delay of game warning for the Cayman Islands as Milligan comes in for Hart.
A real nice game here early in day one of these men's championship. Game one, Virgin Islands versus Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands with a slight 4-point lead. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first. There's Shepard to Ashka. Wide open baseline.
A lot of contact there.
Oh, no foul call on that play. A lot of contact. That's Cottrell. Cottrell takes it back on top. It's Cottrell, Campbell, Aguero. Aguero stares down the defender, step back, lost the handle. Nice block. Good defense, good initial one-on-one defense there by White.
He was able to get the block and then force a shot clock violation. Now Virgin Islands are in possession. Still down 5 early on here in the first.
That's Smith. So it's Shepard. Ah, nice steal. And a tripping foul there by Shepard as he got his pocket pick. And he tripped up Daku.
This is the first game of Group A here at the men's tournament. Group B gets underway right after this one, with the Bahamas Bermuda is the next game here today. And it looks like he got an intentional foul as he was the last defender, and it was going to be a fast break for the Cayman Islands.
Yeah, it was a clear pad foul, seemingly at that. So
Tough to give up these free throws trailing early.
And Cottrell is good. So it's Cottrell, Shad, O'Garo, you got Thompson, Teku, and also you have Campbell, that's for Cayman Islands. You have Milligan, you have Victor, Shepard, Smith, and Ashka for the Virgin Islands. Nice floater, no good. Here comes Shepard. Shepard.
A lot of contact on some of these plays with no call.
Ah, nice move. There's a block on the other end. Here comes Cottrell. Cottrell. Baseline. Ah, oh, a good defense. Throws it ahead. Ashka strong. No finish. Shepard pulls the shot. Shepard shot too strong. Daku rebound.
Once again, Virgin Islands getting some good looks. Just not able to knock him down.
No. As you can see, very stagnant right now. Has been since Williams exit the game.
I wonder when we'll see him get back in. Getting a quick rest here on the bench.
Because as we have seen early, no shots open or contested have been going in for the Virgin Islands. Most of their points has been on the low block. As we see, oh, that's a nice block. That's a nice block. Deku gives it to Cottrell. Cottrell, nice crossover move, spinning in the lane. Runner is too strong there by Cottrell. Shepard. That's Milligan. Over to Victor. Inside. Here comes Ashka.
Ref says the foul was before the shot.
As you can see, Kyle, they're starting to go back to the low post.
And it's really the only thing that's been working for them so far.
As we have seen, Cayman Islands have got a couple shots. I think 2 threes already in the game. So their shots are falling. That's Ashka. Ashka, he's ripped. Got his pocket picked.
20 seconds left in the half.
That's Samuel. Baseline. That's number 9 for the Cayman Islands. Ah, he lost the handle. That's Campbell. Good defense there by Milligan.
Virgin Islands will probably just want to settle for one shot here before the end of the first quarter.
Shepard. Oh, nice spin move there by beautiful spin move by Victor.
Wouldn't have counted. That takes us to the end of the first quarter, and we'll be right back.
right, we are back here with the action. 13-8 in favor of the Cayman Islands over the Virgin Islands. Kyle, what's some early stats here from the first quarter?
Well, Ebanks, even with his little bit of foul trouble early on, has 5 points. He hit a jump shot on the wing and then a three-point shot, while Victor's leading the way for the U.S. Virgin Islands with 4. Shepard already has 2 assists for the Virgin Islands as well.
But what we have seen for the Virgin Islands, we have seen the low post. That's been the goal. That's been the work for them. Let's see if they stick down low with the bigs.
Interesting note, all the Virgin Islands' 8 points have been in the paint early on, while Cayman have been able to get their three-point shot going as they're 2 for 2 from downtown.
Yeah, as you can see. And I think Ebanks hit one of those. Also O'Garo. Nice poke away there. Nice rip.
A lot of contact early on here.
Almost a travel, and he pulls up. Too short. Victor with the rebound. And he pulls. No, too strong. Here comes Rivera. Rivera, who's back in the game.
Rivera was looking for the shot, but then it was 2-on-1, didn't take it.
Nice move to the cup there. That's Milligan. So it's Milligan, Rivera, Ashka,
And the Virgin Islands points in the paint
Smith,
continues.
and Victor out on the court for the Virgin Islands. That's Aguero poked away.
Good defense for Smith coming around the screen right there just to get a hand in.
Ebanks is back, and it's Ebanks. That's Samuel Aguero. That's Simpson. You have Campbell. Campbell to Aguero. Aguero fires short. The rebound took down by the smallest guy on the court, Rivera, to Ashka. Ashka pulls. Too strong. The battle underneath. Rivera again is there. Lost it. Dribbles through. Nice penetration. Partially blocked in the hands of Victor, and Victor is fouled.
Once again, you see the Virgin Islands trying to force some three-pointers, but their work on the offensive glass has been stellar so far.
Yeah, they initially are going away from what's working for them, and that's the low post. As we saw, they're trying to jack up some threes here early second quarter.
Let's see if Hart could get it going. He missed 2 threes, but they both went in and out. Let's see if he has any better luck his second step.
Also, those were wide open threes for Hart in the first. So it's left to see. So it's Rivera, Victor, Milligan, Hart, and Smith for the Virgin Islands. You have Ebanks, Shad Aguero, Samuel Aguero. You have Xavier Sons. A nice box out. Ebanks, he's controlling.
Ebanks has to be careful here. He does have those 2 fouls. Don't want to see him going to the bench early on if you're the Cayman Islands.
And off the glass there by Samuel. Another 3 for the Cayman Islands.
Trying to get it going early from downtown, and they have had some success from that range.
That's hard. Ooh, nice step back there. Tough luck. Aguero, Samuel comes down with the rebound. Over to the other Aguero, that's Shad. Back to Samuel. Samuel one-on-one with Rivera. Samuel pulls up again. Too strong on that one. Victor with the rebound. Here comes Rivera. Rivera, ooh, no. As the referee. Number 11.
A lot of work going on down low as the Cayman
lot of
Island defender was just trying to get in good position to make the defensive play with just a little too much hands there.
As well, guys, jockeying for position in the low block. But Powery Swords a little too aggressive. And as we see, Williams is back in the game now. Out to Rivera. Rivera to Williams. Williams Williams immediately calling for it down in the loop, wide open, and that one.
Good work from the Virgin Islands there. Start down low with the big man Williams, and he just, Mulligan got open once the defense tried to collapse.
Working the give and go. Right back at him, and Milligan sinks the first three for the Virgin Islands. Ebanks. That's O'Garo. O'Garo rattles that one in.
Nice screen action down low.
Yeah, nice. A nice screen to free up O'Garo. 18-13 is the score in favor of the white and blue Cayman. Rivera across court to Hart. Hart to Ashka. Ashka back to Hart. Hart. Hart puts his head down. Hart.
Now the Virgin Islands will be going to the line again. I like what I see from them when the Virgin Islands are being aggressive now. Making sure even if the shot doesn't go in, they're getting the line here early and often.
Yeah, they have.
It's a sign of success.
The guards are aggressive to the basket, and the low post is working for the Virgin Islands. But why they are trailing, that Cayman Islands has got their three-point shots going early.
And that's Samuel O'Garo just picked up his third foul for the Caymans.
Wow, that might be real costly for the Cayman Islands, as his game has started to pick up. And now he has to sit. Okay, that's Campbell. That's Cottrell. Cottrell to Ebanks. Ebanks backs down Rivera. Across court to Cottrell. Cottrell. Nice. Puts his head down. Good spin. He is blocked. Nice defense there from the Virgin Islands.
Ebanks not happy with the call, talking to the ref a bit after that one.
A slight 3-point lead for the Cayman Islands, 18-15, second quarter action. Williams, Hart, another one by Hart. That one is good. As you heard, the coach said, keep shooting.
Yeah, it looks the way they shot themselves out of their first quarter slump, and got it going here early in the second with 2 threes for the Virgin Islands.
Nice backdoor cut. Too short by Ebanks.
Bottom of the rim on that one.
Milligan, Hart again. Oh, as he was going for the putback dunk, that's Ashka working down low.
Another foul.
As Ashka seemed to be a little shaken up, as he probably might have got whacked in the face. He initially was going for the putback. Time out Cayman Islands, as we are tied at 18 apiece here. We are in game one here on day one of the men's championship 2015. Coming to you live from the Multipurpose Sports Complex in Rotown, Tortola, BVI. Once again, if you're just joining us, I am Keno Gums alongside my incumbent co-host, Carl Murphy. Carl, what are some stats here?
Well, something to note for the Cayman Islands is they're one foul away from the bonus here in the second quarter already. And they have some early foul trouble with Shad O'Garo having to sit with 3, and then Ebanks having to sit with 2 early on in the first quarter. Now he's back in the game. That's something to keep an eye on. Also, some team stats just before we get back to the action is the Virgin Islands has been doing work down low, as they already have 12 points in the paint to the Caymans 4. They now have hit a couple of threes, but as they only shoot 29% from the field, as Caymans are going 26.
Well, as we have seen, the Cayman Islands has been getting a deep ball to go down early in the first quarter, but the Virgin Islands not stopping at shooting.
Surprisingly, with the Caymans' field goal percentage, they are 3 for 5 from downtown. So they're shooting 60% from behind the arc, but only 26 from the floor.
And they have been getting good looks. Williams to inbound. Out to Rivera. To Hart. Rivera, guarded by Cottrell. That's the Ashka. Ashka, baseline. Right back out to Hart. Ah, short.
Hart's having trouble getting going early. Only 1 for 4 from downtown.
Cottrell, that's Campbell. Ooh, nice head fake. Campbell. Pull up the battle underneath Rivera again. The smaller, ooh, round the back by Rivera. Good pass to Milligan. Milligan strong off the glass.
From Rivera. Able to, he's fighting down low for those rebounds for the shortest guy on the court. Nice behind the back and then the push in transition.
Nice and fancy by Rivera and a little too much contact.
Ebanks looks like he was getting ready to throw that one down.
And now the Virgin Islands has their first lead of the game. 20-18, Virgin Islands. Ebanks out to Deku, to Cottrell. Cottrell guarded by Rivera. Good defense by Rivera. As Cottrell slips, lost it, gets it to Campbell. Campbell to Deku. Deku is blocked.
And then, a bailout call right there, as that was about to be a shot clock violation.
And a foul as a shot clock was just about to expire. The inbound, right to Ebanks. Ebanks.
Oh, he's got it going.
And he says he's put it in his pocket by Ebanks. Another three by Ebanks. And now the Cayman Islands has the lead once again. Rivera slices the defense, gets it. Hart turns down the three. Hart, good left hand.
Good move by Hart as he's been struggling from downtown early. Still got the defender to go on the pump fake and just able to finish.
Ebanks. Nice defense. Williams saves it ahead to Hart. Hart. Finger rolls too strong. Milligan. As he is fouled.
Now, Ebanks was looking for some contact there, but the defender was just able to pull out the chair on him as he just spun around himself.
Yeah, nice move by the defender. As he initially tried to sell the call. As Hart and Rivera comes out and Shepard.
Rivera's just here talking to some coaches.
Hart is out. Rivera having some word with his coach as Milligan misses the first. 22-21 in favor of the Virgin Islands, just under that 4-minute marker in the second quarter as Milligan sinks the second. That's Cottrell. Cottrell working. That's short. Rebound by Williams. Milligan to Ashka. Spins away. Finds Shepard underneath. As that's a turnover by the Virgin Islands.
Shepard thought it took a deflection. Looks a little perplexed looking at the ref right there.
Game is real nice and tight early, 23-21 in the hands of Deku. He lost it, but Ebanks picks it up. Ebanks calls out the play. Ebanks, ooh, nice step back by Ebanks, short.
Tried to throw it off to the defender there, but he's touched the ball while he was out of bounds.
Ebanks was saying he got hit on the hand.
A lot of conversations between Ebanks with the refs. On that spin, he thought there was a foul. On that shot, he thought there was a foul. Something to keep an eye on later in the game.
Yeah, he's jabbering a lot at the officials early, but he's saying it was short because I got hit on the wrist.
Now just some stats from the first half as we go. Virgin Islands shooting 32% from the field. Cayman Islands shooting 28% from the field, but they had nice three-point effort as they are 4 for 7 from downtown. And the Virgin Islands are dominating the paint, up 16-6. So you see how the different types of offense are getting. Virgin Islands getting it down low. Cayman Islands from behind the arc. Also something to note is turnovers right now, 4-2 Virgin Islands. Virgin Islands more turnovers. You always look at that as a stat, even though neither team has been able to take advantage of any turnovers. 0 points.
Well,
0 points off turnovers for both teams.
well, we have seen, Kyle, both teams not that much sloppy with the basketball. As you said, 4 turnovers on one side, 2 turnovers on the other. So not that sloppy on both sides, but we have not seen the Virgin Islands capitalize on their open threes, and that's going for the Cayman Islands.
But I think if the Virgin Islands are able to get that 3-point shot going with this inside attack, it could be a long afternoon for the Cayman Islands. Close still so far.
Yeah. A nice close game here. Game 1 action in the Men's Championship 2015. Rivera. That's number 4, Rivera. To Shepard. Shepard, nice fake by Shepard. Shepard, strong move by Shepard.
That's the second time we've seen a Cayman Island defender get blown by with that pump fake.
Yeah, he's
First
selling the shot fake pretty well. Daku takes Williams. Oh no, 2-hand block denied by Ashka.
He almost just grabbed that out of the air, it looked like.
Ashka was like, not in here. That's Rivera. Ashka to Shepard, wide open. Victor on the low block. Victor.
And the foul. Victor, that's not his first offensive rebound here. He's doing a lot of good work down low.
That's what you call boxing out one-on-one. Victor get in position down low on the offensive glass.
His third offensive rebound so far for Victor.
Yeah, he's
good work down low for him.
Yeah, he's working the boards. Now headed to the line to try and complete a 3-point play. As he converts and gets it to go. Virgin Islands pulling away just by a little, 28-21. Ebanks to Cottrell. Cottrell almost stolen. In the hands of Aguero. Aguero, no. Now the 3-pointer's not falling now for the Cayman Islands. Rivera. Rivera, nice pass to Williams, the big guy. Steps out.
I like Williams' game so far in this tournament. He has some down low opportunities, then able to step out and hit the 3.
Yeah, showcasing the range for the big guy. I didn't see that coming by Williams.
Very versatile early on from Williams.
As he gives, with that 3, he gives Virgin Islands their first double-digit lead of the game, 31-21 in the hands of Samuel Aguero. Back out to Aguero, to Ebanks. 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 Baseline. That 3 is good by.
Once again, the Cayman Islands from downtown shooting a ridiculous percentage here in the first half. Now Williams is going to pull it again.
Ashka. As he uses the offhand, and that's an offensive foul on Ashka. (31-24), 1:33 left in the second quarter.
That's a second foul on Oscar early on in this game. He's going to take a seat with 1:33 left. Probably not to pick up a cheap foul before the end of the half.
Yeah, that's a good call there by the coach, bringing in Smith as Ashka just picked up his second. So now on the floor we have Shepard, Rivera, Smith, Victor, and Williams for the Virgin Islands. And we have Cottrell, Ebanks, Aguero, Powery Sods. And also we have Simpson. That's the 5 on the floor for the Cayman Islands. Ebanks. Ebanks working that pick. Trying to work the pick and roll. That's Simpson. Simpson to Ebanks. Ebanks Aguero swings it across. Ebanks fires. It's short. Rivera again with another one. Works the outlet to Victor. It is saved in the hands of Shepard. Shepard. As Shepard is fouled.
Going to the line as the Virgin Islands are in the bonus here.
Rivera probably has 5 boards already.
He's very aggressive.
He's just in the lane, and he is grabbing boards. He's the smallest guy in the court, but he's battling down low with the bigs.
And you like to see that from a point guard.
Yeah, you do. Being aggressive on both ends. Haven't seen him take a shot as yet.
I don't know if I could say I saw him take a shot early either, but definitely very effective, great ball handler, able to beat the Cayman Islands up the floor.
Also setting up other teammates. And then when you get that from your point guard, and he hasn't taken a shot, or hasn't scored as yet.
It's good to see players that show the heart, even when their offensive game is not going.
That's Ebanks. Ebanks pulls up. It is short. Williams, another rebound in the hands of Rivera. Rivera to Williams. Williams again. He is blocked. A nice closeout there by Cottrell for the block as Ebanks brings it up. Nice crossover there by Ebanks to Cottrell. Cottrell, baseline. Out to Simpson. To Aguero. Nice pump fake by Aguero. Cottrell. Doubled. Nice defense by the Virgin Islands. They're running the Cayman Islands off the three-point line. As coach for the Virgin Islands takes a timeout.
Interesting stats here so far as this game has been back and forth, with the Virgin Islands taking a little advantage in the first half. Victor with 8 for the Virgin Islands. Hart and Milligan with 7, while Cottrell and Aguero have 7 for the Cayman Islands. Victor already with 6 rebounds down low, and Shepard with 2 assists, and Ebanks with 2 assists on the other side.
Well, we have seen Victor. Victor has been the force down low, especially on the offensive glass. That's Cobalt Victor for the Virgin Islands. Also Williams for the big guy. Williams has been the other force down low for the Virgin Islands. But here in the second, we have seen him take it out. Come out of his range, show a little range for the big guy.
Exactly. I mean, he's one of the, Virgin Islands have 2 threes, and Williams is has one of those 3-pointers. Virgin Islands shooting 36% from the field, while Cayman Islands are shooting 26. But they're 5 of 11 for downtown, and it's really keeping them in this ballgame.
As we see on for Cayman Islands in the first, they had the 3-ball working, but in the second, I think only 1 3-pointer fall for the Cayman Islands from Cottrell in the wing.
And the Virgin Islands point in the paint advantage. It's just growing as it's 20-6 down low. But the Cayman Islands has more second chance points with 8.
They're running Cayman Islands off of the 3-point line.
That's the only thing that's seemingly been working for them so far.
Yeah, that. As we are getting set back, we're nearly set to get the action back going. And if you're just joining, if you're just tuning in, I am Keno Gums alongside Kyle Murphy here, and coming to you live on a beautiful day outside in Road Town at the Multipurpose Sports Complex in the BVI Tortola for the Men's 2015 Championship. This is game 1. It's the last possession as Rivera holds for the last possession to Shepard. Shepard, nice fake. Williams again. Williams, bobbled out. Tough luck. And that ends the second quarter and also the first half. 33-24, a 9-point lead for the Virgin Islands headed into the locker rooms. We will be back with you here at the starting of the second half. Well, we are back here with you, sporting fans, basketball fans. We are here with you. I am Keno Gums alongside Kyle Murphy at the Multipurpose Sports Complex in Rotown, Tortola, BVI, for the Caribbean Basketball Confederation Championship, the men's 2015, where we are seeing a nice action in game one of this tournament for the men's. Virgin Islands are leading over the Cayman Islands 33-24. What have we seen in the first half for both teams, Kyle?
What I've seen in the first half is a couple nice performances from the Cayman Islands, keeping them in it. Samuel Guerrero has 9 points but 3 fouls, and Ebanks has 8 points and 2 fouls. So the leading scorers for the Cayman Islands are a little bit of foul trouble. Also, their downtown shooting has been very impressive, as they're shooting 45% from long range. The Virgin Islands, on the other hand, have been dominating inside with 26 points in the paint advantage and a 21-15 rebound advantage earlier on here.
Well, we have seen Victor and Williams. Those have been the go-forts in the low post for the Virgin Islands. As we are about to start the second half and the third quarter, we see what both teams come out with coming out of the locker room. It's still a long game. Cayman Islands, they are down. But as we know in basketball, it's about runs.
Well, they need to adjust. I mean, they've been hitting three-point shot early on, but then the Virgin Islands have been able to run them off the line. So let's see what their game plan is in the second half.
That's Samuel to Shad. Back out to Ebanks. Ebanks off the glass, too strong. Rebound. A nice.
Got it to go with the spin move.
A nice on the circus shot there by Samuel. As we see on the court for the Cayman Islands, we have Rotondo Thompson. That's number 15. We also have DeAndre Simpson. We have Shad O'Garo, Samuel O'Garo, and Ebanks. That's for Cayman Islands, as Samuel misses the first.
Just something to note here, that's Khalid Hart's third foul, and I heard the coach over here say, not even take him out, just play. So we'll see how that works out for the Virgin Islands.
Well, we'll see how long the coach leaves Hart in the game. It's Rivera, Ashka, Williams, Hart, and Victor for the Virgin Islands. As down on the other end, Samuel, he hits the second one. Ashka to Rivera. Victor to Hart. To Williams. Williams, the big guy.
And the shot clock 3 now.
And that's got to be some kind of confidence, as the big guy steps out and shows his range once again. That's the Thompson to Ebanks. Ebanks spins away, finds it. As you said, Kyle, earlier in the first, if Virgin Islands had to get the 3-ball going, which they have surely have in the second quarter and starting the second half with a 3, it's going to be real tough for the Cayman Islands.
That's got to hurt for a defense. They were defending. They defended well for 22 seconds, and then at the end of the shot clock, the 3 just falls for Williams from deep.
And it's now a 36-25 lead for the Virgin Islands. Rivera, nice inside. Victor misses, as it was a nice setup there by Rivera. That's
good
Samuel.
Play call as well.
O'Garo to Cottrell. No, that's a tough rebound there by Ashka. Running the outlet. That's Victor, the big man, and continues.
That's Williams.
As he was out on the break, the big man showing the versatility all over, running the floor, hitting the 3, getting in the low post, working on the boards.
Impressive so far from him.
Very impressive for Williams, as he is now to the line to try and convert on the 3-point play.
He's got 11 early on.
And it is good by Williams, as the lead extends now to 14 Ebanks. Ebanks bends the corner, threads the needle. Oh no. Ebanks is being real aggressive, but sloppy here.
Passes the road to nobody.
Yeah, very sloppy here in the second half. Rivera. We haven't seen Rivera take a shot for the night. To Ashka. Ashka to Rivera. Rivera fakes. Rivera slices the defenders. Ooh, left hand by Rivera.
And there it is, Rivera's first shot of the night. And it's the second shot of the night, but he gets that one to go.
A nice slice and drive by Rivera. Left hand over tough defense. That's Cottrell. Cottrell Banks. Nice move by Ebanks with a burst of speed. Rivera to Williams. Out to Victor. Victor, no, Rivera again.
Rivera's able to get to the line.
Can you believe the toughness of this point guard for Virgin Islands, Rivera?
If I had to compare him to somebody, he kind of reminds me about Aaron Craft in Ohio State. Tough defender. Guard doesn't shoot a lot, but when he gets his opportunities, he makes them count.
As he's always down low, active between the bigs, getting the offensive rebound.
And Ebanks and O'Gara seem to be the only sources of consistent. Ebanks, O'Gara, and Cottrell, seem to be the only sources of consistent offense for the Cayman Islands.
As it has been shared around for the Virgin Islands, as Rivera hits the first, and now it's a 42-27 lead. Make that 43 as he hits them both. Ebanks with the ball for the Cayman Islands. And that's too strong. Rebounded. It's controlled by Rivera. Rivera. Williams to Ashka. Ashka. Nice. What a pick there by Williams.
And the Virgin Islands start this half on an 11-3, 15-3 run.
That's Cottrell. Too strong. Ashka with the rebound. To Rivera. Rivera. Right back out. Williams again. That one, no good. Rivera, try to rip it. Cottrell comes down with it. Cottrell, nice bounce pass. There's Taku blocked. Nice block by Williams on the outlet. Stolen by Ebanks as he crashes right alongside him and the coaches.
Nice hustle there.
Yeah, nice hustle by Ebanks to save that one. Ebanks thought about it. That's the shot. Nice, no good. As Ashka comes down with it to Hart. Hart pulls up. Hart. Bang.
Just inside the arc, but nice jump.
And now Virgin Islands running away with this one here in the third. Cayman Islands got to stop this run that's going on for the Virgin Islands. Inside to Daku. Daku. Nice. As we will see, timeout, Cayman Islands.
Kyle, do something to stop this run.
If you were the coach for the Cayman Islands right now, what are you saying to your players?
You got to still look for your jump shots. You know, it was working early. I mean, the percentage has come down. They're 0 for 3 so far in this half. 15-3 run. You got to just get Ebanks the ball. Ebanks been the most aggressive. Also, I've noticed in the Virgin Islands switch a lot in the screens, and that has created some size mismatches. where you see Rivera on O'Garo, and that needs to be taken advantage of more. O'Garo needs to just take him to the rim.
But you have to give the Virgin Islands some credit for the initial defense on the point line, closing out on the shooters, making it tough on them for the shot, as we have seen it force a little bit of the three-pointers. So credit the defense for the Virgin Islands as well. But as you said, the Cayman Islands, that was working for them in the first quarter and the first half. They have to find that three ball.
And also, you got to look at points in the paint. That needs to be addressed. 24-8 advantage Virgin Islands, and they still have a 26-18 rebound advantage. Also assists, only 3 for the game for the Cayman Islands, so look to share the ball with some ball movement and get some more assists. It would help them out get better shots.
As we knew in the first half, that has been the forte for the Virgin Islands, working the low block. But as we see, they have mixed in the three ball as Deku gives it to Cottrell. Cottrell guarded by Hart. Over Simpson. Ebanks. No recognition of the shot clock there by Ebanks.
Or even the Cayman Islands. I'm surprised I didn't hear any shouts from the bench that the shot clock's about to run out either.
Shepard to Ashka. Across court to Hart. Back to Shepard. No good as a player is down. As he landed hard on the canvas.
We'll be right back after this. Welcome back as the Cayman Island player, number 9, Jason Campbell, is walking off on his own power after a scary fall. Looks like everything's going to be all right.
I guess the medical staff for the Cayman Islands are going to check on Campbell, as he probably has to go through a set of procedures, a protocol, before he can probably enter back in the game.
Ebanks thought about it.
Ebanks to Cottrell. Baseline. Out to Deku. A nice pass there by Deku, and Simpson converts in the lane.
More of that needed from the Cayman Islands. Easy baskets, easy points.
48-29. That's Hart to Ashka guarded by Simpson. Ashka to Milligan to Hart, baseline. Hart thought about it, pulls, and another three-pointer for the Virgin Islands.
Took him a while to get it going in this one, but now it seems that he's found his stroke.
Cottrell to Ebanks, guarded heavily by Shepard. And he is double, but he is fouled. It's foul there. It looks to be on Reimer. Yeah. It is on Kitwana Reimer. Ebanks looks to set it up for the Cayman Island. Teshard Ogaro. Ah, tough move there by Ogaro. Flies by the defender baseline off the glass. Gets it to go. And now he's headed to the line to try and convert. As he misses, and Ashka tracks down the rebound. Hart. To Shepard. A nice screen. Ashka, top of the key, wide open, misses. Rebounded by Milligan. Back out to Shepard. And they reset. There goes Shepard. The coach and the officials having a little discussion, said that they didn't initially reset the shot clock. Ashka on the low float.
Defender just grabbed around his hip right there. And quickly back into the game is Campbell after the scary fall. Good to see.
Yeah, it's really good to see. He's tough.
Tortola's got 4 fouls for the Cayman Islands.
Shepard. Good defense. Hart again. Hart again. Now he's starting to get hot from beyond the arc. Oh, nice D by Ebanks. Ebanks looking for the foul call. The coup to Ebanks, he was down after the initial contact, and they got the steal and right back to Ebanks for the easy layup. That's Shepard to Hart. Stolen to Ebanks. Ebanks, as a nice heads-up play there by Ebanks, trying the contact. As Shepard goes crashing into the stands.
Hart's now got 15 points for the Virgin Islands after those 3-pointers.
He is starting to get cooking from the 3-point line. Hart.
Now 3 for 5 from downtown.
That's Khalid Hart for the Virgin Islands.
Now he really picked up his 3rd foul early on in his half, and the coaches decided to keep it in, looking like that decision's paying off.
It surely has, as you can see, he's starting to get his rhythm. He's shooting the ball with a lot of confidence. And he seems to be a player who's not afraid to take those big shots.
Yep.
Ebanks gets it.
That's Ebanks' 13 points in this one. So, I mean, he's got to get it going if any sign of a Cayman Island comeback.
It's a 20-point lead for Virgin Islands, 54-34. As Ebanks misses a second, poked away, saved by Shad. Ogaro pulls up. Ogaro's shot is good. $18-point lead now. Out to Ashka, to Hart. Hart again. Too short.
Right there for Hart. Had a little space, decided to pull the trigger.
Here comes Ogaro. That's Shad. Ogaro. Hart. Ebanks. Ebanks too strong. Saved by Simpson. Tried to throw it off the defender. It's out of bounds. as we see now.
Ashka's the only starter in the game right now for the Virgin Islands. Close to her backcourt there.
Oh, right on top to Ashka. Couldn't convert on the wide open three. Campbell, who took a scary fall, he is back in and working it, turnover. The outlet to Ashka, and Ashka living above the rim. An easy two-hand flush on the outlet.
First dunk of this game, first dunk of this tournament so far.
I can promise you, I assure we're gonna see so much more in this tournament. Backdoor cut, Ebanks, tough move. Right back out to Shepard. Shepard slices the defenders. Baseline. And Milligan shot is good, and we also have a foul. Wow,
that's tough. The foul underneath the basket gives the Virgin Islands the ball.
And count the basket at that. As we saw Smith originally thought that his shot was gonna come out, and he was held or contained there on trying to get an offensive rebound, but the shot was good, and the foul called underneath the basket. Right to Shepard. Inbound play. Shepard rims out. O'Garrow. That shot, O'Garrow. He is the aggressor here. Nice fake by O'Garrow to Campbell. Campbell inside to Power Resard. And he is stolen to Milligan. Milligan. Beautiful play. A nice finish. With
foul there will send Ebanks to the line.
With just a second.
Didn't look like much was going for them on that possession, actually, as the game clock was winding down.
And a wise play by Ebanks, probably to drive the ball to the basket, creating a contact. Shot no good on the first free throw attempt. 60-36. As he sinks the second, he splits a pair. The heave by Milligan is no good. At the end of 3 in game 1 action, 60-37 is your score in favor of the Virgin Islands. Do stay tuned. We will be back with you momentarily. So we are back here, sporting fans. We're about to continue, and we're headed into the fourth quarter. As we see the Virgin Islands with a huge lead over the Cayman Islands, 60-37.
Taking a while for the Virgin Islands to get going in this one, but since the second quarter, it's been a pretty dominating performance.
Just tried to get it inside there to Smith. That's Milligan. Milligan. Scored. That's a nice block. Oh! Tried to go for the jam baseline.
Virgin Islands bench ready to explode if that one were to go down.
That almost got me out of my seat there, Smith. As he tried to go for the initial jam. As you said, Kyle, nice floater too. That's Rivera. Rivera looking to push. Smith again, off the curl, misses. Milligan gets it. Milligan tied up. Get Smith, nice pump fake. Good defense. Rivera again with another rebound. Rivera's and coach telling him to shoot. Ebanks, he tracked down the rebound. He's controlling to Aguero. That shot Aguero. And Ebanks, oh, slip. Lost the handle. Gets it to his teammates. Stolen by Rivera. The outlet now to Smith. As he blew the layup.
Looks like he got mid-air, changed his mind. He was going to throw it down and put it up.
Yeah, I don't understand. He looked like he was going to dunk, but then probably changed his mind and tried to lay it up. And he blew the layup. Rivera. Oh, nice pass by Rivera to Reimer. Blinds the defense.
Couple nice dimes early on for Rivera early in this tournament.
Hasn't taken much shots, but real effective on the court. Oh, nice pass. As we see Powery Sons to the line as Howard comes in and Rivera.
Looks like the Virgin Islands going big here, taking out the point guard and putting in Howard for the first time.
And Powery Sons gets that one to go as Howard checks in.
Big lineup here for the Virgin Islands.
As we will have a timeout for the Virgin Islands. As we've seen, Kyle, coach going big here for the Virgin Islands.
Well, right now, I think the biggest thing is with this almost 30-point lead right now, 29 to be exact, you're looking to try out some different things that could work later on in the tournament. This is just the first group game. This unit probably hasn't had that much time to work together. And now he can go big and see what the end of the bench has to offer.
And that's real precise, because as you've seen, he took out Rivera. Hart is not in as well.
Those are the two starting guards.
Yeah, so he's working the big lineup with the kind of commanding lead that he has. You can afford
to try some things out.
Yeah, you can. For the Cayman Islands, they have to get that tree ball going. They haven't been that efficient on the inside. Virgin Islands took away the three-point shot for them. So it's only left to see what the Cayman Islands can come up with here in this fourth quarter to get something doing to try to get themselves back in this ball game. It's a 64-39 lead for the Virgin Islands. And at Cayman Islands, they have to get something going here, Carl. These shots, they have to start getting to the line or start falling. The shots as we get back to the action. And Milligan right back it out. Reimer. You're counting with me, Carl, as the second one for the night, for the day. And as Reimer, a two-hand flush. And that's Samuel now to Ebanks. Ebanks bends the corner. Ebanks, tough.
Again, Ebanks being very aggressive.
Yeah, he surely has been all game. And ever since he's picked up those early fouls, hasn't fouled since. Now Ebanks is to the line. Tough luck on the first one for Ebanks as he misses.
For the Virgin Islands right now, like 4 players that are 6'8" taller on the floor.
Ebanks gets the second. He splits a pair. 66-40. 26-point lead for the Virgin Islands. Smith. Tried. Smith tries to get it to Smith. That's Leron Smith, number 10. Tried to get it on the inside to LaRon Smith. Number 10 is Leron, and number 14 is LaRon. That's Aguero. That's shot Aguero. Shot the fadeaway. Jump shot by Aguero is good. Aguero has been balling all afternoon. A nice game for Aguero. Oh, baseline. As we see a reach. We see a reach-in foul call there for Deku. Howard to inbound. Out to Milligan. A nice pick there by Ebanks. Ebanks. And Ebanks again. As Ebanks with the aggressive play. He's back to the line.
You got 15 so far here today.
It's 6 minutes and 26 seconds left in the quarter in the game. It's a tough hole to climb out of if you're the Cayman Islands. But not hitting your free throws down the stretch, Kyle, it doesn't help your chances pretty well.
No, especially this is only the first game of group play, so Cayman Islands still have a chance to recover in this tournament and make some noise.
That's Reimer. Reimer. Almost stolen. Stolen in the hands.
Getting a little sloppy here from the Virgin Islands. Back-to-back turnovers.
Aguero.
Both Agueros are hitting their
as
shots
we
now.
see, the coach has seen that the big lineup hasn't been quite working as he thought, and here comes Hart to enter.
And now guard comes in for the center right now, so
The big lineup hasn't been as effective as the coach
it
thought.
just got a little sloppy for them. They lost ball handlers and it just didn't work. But this is the game you would like to try it out in rather than having to go to it late.
Yeah, that's right. As it's stolen again in the hands of Ebanks. And Ebanks looking to push and go all the way. Nice try there by Ebanks. Blew the layup. Good defense. And Hart. Hart. Smith. Baseline. Euro step.
Smith with the tipping right there.
That's Agaro. Samuel Agaro. To Deku. Out to Shadow Garrow. A nice jumper there by Simpson for the Cayman Islands.
They're picking up offensively here, but just ain't able to get stops on the defensive end.
Yeah, they have to get stops. Ebanks. As coach not liking what he has seen from his team, the Virgin Islands, time out for the Virgin Islands.
And then as you see, he sent Rivera right to the scorer's table to check in when we come back. Get an experienced ball handler right back on the floor.
Yeah, and the coach doesn't want it to get out of hand as it has a whole lot of time left in the game, and they're down 18 with Ebanks sparking the run. He and Agaro.
Ebanks now with 16, if I have my numbers here correct. Well, Samuel Agaro has 13, and Shane Agaro has 6. So, I mean, Cayman Islands still alive in this one. A run here could make it really interesting if they can get it down to single digits.
Like I said, this game, basketball, is a game about runs. It's also about made and make shots. And what we have seen ever since the Virgin Islands and the coaching staff tried to test the waters with the big lineup, here's where Cayman Islands took advantage and started their run.
But now you see they would turn the ball over, and the starting guards are back into the game for the Virgin Islands. Maybe just a little more ball security is needed for them right now.
Yeah, it surely has, because Cayman Islands, they have some fight in them left. As it was deflected. It was deflected into the backcourt. Rivera with 8 seconds on the clock. Ooh, nice by Rivera. Okay, both players hit the canvas and they are back up.
Once again, you see Rivera not really looking for a shot, but when he needs to go get it, he does, and he draws the foul here.
Yeah, he's tough too. Hasn't taken any shots that I've seen. Most of his points coming off of layups.
And the free throw line too.
So he's a guard. He's not looking to score. He's about getting his players involved. As Howard comes out and Ashka re-enters.
He's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight.
As we seem to have a wet spot on the court.
Let me give you some stats right now. Points in the paint, 36-18 advantage Virgin Islands. Also on the glass, 37-26. So you can see the Virgin Islands bigs having their way right now.
Yeah, that has
winning the glass and the points in the paint in this one.
That has been the storyline for the Virgin Islands from the first quarter. Working on the boards, boxing out the players for the Cayman Islands. As you can see, they have the advantage on the boards and also in the paint. As Rivera sinks both free throws. That's Samuel Aguero. Over to Shad Aguero. Shad. Thought about it. Shad. To Daku. Daku. Baseline. Out to Ebanks. Ebanks misses. Daku with the rebound. Daku spins away. Out to Samuel. Guarded by Hart. Samuel. Shad. From way out downtown is good.
A little better here than Cayman Islands in this fourth quarter.
And here comes the Cayman Islands roaring back. Rivera. Rivera. And that's a turnover. The coach is all out on the court, screaming to his players.
Not happy with this advantage.
That's Shad. Aguero. Oh, nice fake. Nice turnaround. Could not get that one to go down. Rivera. He pulls one. Rivera.
That's the first time we've seen him pull up. I mean, they just gave him his space and he took advantage of it right
Well,
there.
as you can see, hand down, man down. Rivera stopped and settled himself and took the three-pointer inside to Simpson. Block. Okay, count the basket as the shot was coming down. That's a goaltend.
Right there, there's a little seismic as Rivera was having to play defense in the post.
73-55 to Rivera. Rivera to Smith, to Hart. Nice fake there. Hart, tough in the lane. Layup. Can't get to go. To Daku. Daku. Across court. Ebanks. Ebanks. No. Foul on Rivera. 2:35 left in this ball game here in the fourth quarter. As the Virgin Islands coach wants to talk it over here with his team. Timeout. What are some of the team stats for me, Kyle?
Let me get him up right now, but it's one thing I do notice is Williams for the Virgin Islands already has ice on his knee. Looks like he's done for the afternoon. Probably just rest, as the Virgin Islands has a 73-55 advantage. Once again, Virgin Islands on the boards, 38-29. More assists, 14-8, with also more points in the paint, 36-20. 11 second chance points for them. And they've had the lead ever since the halfway mark in the second quarter. They had it once and never gave it back.
Yeah, ever since the Virgin Islands took the lead, they have put their foot on the gas pedal and never held up. And now they have an 18-point advantage in the game over the Cayman Islands, 73-55. As we will see for game 2, Bahamas versus Bermuda. Game 2 action here. A nice move underneath the basket. Ebanks gets a rebound. Ebanks.
He's been balling for them.
Yeah, Ebanks is shaking up now. He comes up holding his left foot. Out to Hart. Hart, who was hot from behind the arc, to Ashka. Ashka. To Smith. That's LeRon. Misses. Ashka with the rebound. Rivera settles and holds on to the ball. Rivera. Rivera. Tripping foul.
One more foul and the Virgin Islands will be in the bonus. That's the 4th foul on Ebanks.
coach is livid with his team, telling them to swing the ball.
Surprising, big advantage. Coach still any time as a teaching moment, a coaching moment.
I guess he wants them to get it right. Timeout now, Cayman Islands.
Coming up next, this isn't the first game of the day. We got Bermuda, Bahamas tipping off at 3:15 approximately, with Guyana, Antigua coming up after the opening ceremony at 6:45. And then the nightcap, the British Virgin Islands host St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A full day of basketball here at the multi-sports complex here in Tortola.
Yeah, and these games we have saw in the women's side, those games, well, some real close, hard-fought games on the women's side. So it's only left that anticipation for the men's is going to be far more greater than that.
Yeah, and also you got to, with the host playing the nightcap, as we saw with the women's tournament, it really creates a nice environment here at the multi-sports complex. So look out for that as British Virgin Islands will tip off against St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yeah, do look out for that matchup as the host team goes head-to-head with St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And that's another Group A matchup, the same group as these two teams. So it'll be interesting to see. It looks like the Virgin Islands are going to be the first team with the win. Who's going to join them?
As he finds Ashka. That's a nice entry pass. Was an initial nice entry pass by LaRon.
Gonna be the game for number 6 for the Cayman Islands. Samuel Arguero's fouled out.
Hard shot is good. Back to an 18-point lead for the Virgin Islands. 75-57. Ebanks setting it up for the Cayman Islands. Oh, nice crossover there by Ebanks. Ebanks inside to Simpson. Simpson puts it up, gets it to go on the turnaround.
Looks like Smith was timid after his last block got called for shot blocking, goaltending.
Ashka, he's doubled. Gets it back. Doubled again. Inside to Hart. Hart to Rivera. Nice fake by Rivera. Puts the gas pedal on. Travel in. Rivera uncharacteristic. He traveled and turned it over. Oh, Ebanks.
Virgin Islands playing hard here for the final whistle, even with the huge advantage.
They are. As Shad comes off. Watch out for Shad Ogiaro as he hits another here in the fourth quarter. Hart lost the ball. Here comes Ebanks. Ebanks puts the Jets on. And Ebanks is fouled.
He was in the motion of shooting, but he'll still go to the line to shoot.
Yeah, probably a little too late there for the Cayman Islands, as there's only 52 seconds left in the game. But a nice way to close out.
Once again, what I'm saying is some momentum going into the next game. This is just the first group game. They still have a chance to make their way up.
Yeah.
Standings.
But we do not know how tough other teams are. But as you said, it's momentum going in to
and
the other.
confidence too.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
New gym sometimes throws players off a bit. Now that you have O'Garo hitting the shot, Ebanks had a very positive game as well. Both O'Garos having pretty good games.
As he splits a pair, he hits the second. Rivera. To Ash. Oh, nice. That's LaRon Smith, number 14.
Once again, Bahamas and Bermuda is the next game. Bahamas are defending champs. So stay tuned. You're going to see them in action.
Women's for Bahamas won championship on
Looking
Friday.
For the sweep.
Looking for doubles in both men and women as Bahamas defending their title. Here comes Cottrell. Cottrell, ooh, nice crossover move. Ripped by, and probably out of frustration.
And Rivera gets to the line as they are in the bonus to extend the Virgin Islands lead before the end of this one.
As Cottrell got his pocket pick and immediately fouls Rivera.
And Cottrell fouls out for the Cayman Islands late in this one.
That's two players now out for the Cayman Islands. Rivera with a lot more icing on the game sinks the first one.
He's now in double digits for the Virgin Islands.
And Rivera sinks them both. As Simpson steps out with a nice 70-foot jumper. To Ashka. Ashka.
Shot clock off. Virgin Islands don't need to shoot here.
Out to Ashka. Baseline. Out on top to Rivera. Rivera to Hart.
Virgin Islands coaches wanted a shot there.
As the coach was telling Hart to shoot and not run it out.
Well, once again, you got to remember that point differential is the tiebreaker if three teams are tied at the end of group play.
Yeah, that is true there, Kyle. Good heads up on the info for that.
Just some stats before we end our coverage of this one. Ebanks led the Cayman Islands with 21, while Khalid Hart had 17 for the Virgin Islands. Milligan, Rivera, and Williams Jr. also in double figures for the Virgin Islands. Milligan had 9 board for the VI, while Simpson had 7 for the Cayman Islands. Pretty impressive from the Virgin Islands, able to recover from a slow start and end up coming up on top.
Well, as you saw earlier in the first quarter and also in the first half, they were looking to get it going from beyond the arc. Nothing pretty much was falling, no matter if it was open or contested. They were keeping in the game by working in the low post. They got the other shots. They got their 3-point game going. And ever since that, they never looked back in the game.
Yep, and we're 19 minutes away from tip-off between the Bahamas and Bermuda. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with that one.
Once again, your final score here in the first game, 77-65. I was one of your hosts, Keno Gums, alongside Kyle Murphy. We will be back with you here for Game 2, Bahamas versus Bermuda.